back on Soch ki Talk, Train of Thought, with a series of an episode with an Iron Lady of India, Geeta Poduval. Ma'am, welcome to this episode again. I think in the life what we have seen, I'm sure there are the various obstacles, and no one rises to a particular peak without an failure, and every one of us goes through an failure. Can you enlighten our target audience that what are the failures which you have gone through that, and how you have coped up with those kind of failures?
In fact, I thank you for asking me this very important question, because in life, failure is something which becomes a very big reason for us to not move forward. There were many instances in my life where I could have stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you an example, and this is for the benefit of everyone who is listening and watching this. When I was young, as I said, that we had a lot of financial issues, and I used to look at the notice board to see if there are speech competitions or any kind of competition where the prize is some money. I am very open about this, that I used to take part in the competition only for that prize money, because it will help my family in some way. But I was very shy as well. I lacked confidence, and I was very afraid of the stage. I still gave my name. I wanted to participate, and when my name used to be called out, I used to go on the stage. I still remember it very clearly. When I go and stand in front of the stage, the audience is sitting over there, and I used to say, respected principal, gone. My legs used to start shaking, my hands used to start shaking, I used to sweat, I used to shiver, and all the students used to start laughing. And I used to come out of the stage crying and promising to myself that I will never go and participate. But then again, my motivation was that I had to do something for my family. I kept practicing, kept pushing, kept telling myself that it's okay, Geeta, you can do it, you can do it. Second time I used to go, I used to complete the first sentence, respected principal, teachers and my dear friends, and then I forget the topic. And then I have faced ridicule from the audience for at least 5 to 6 times. Each time I used to go up the stage. Each time I used to see the girl who used to win the competition, and I always used to think I wanted to be like her. I wanted to be confident like that. And I used to always say that why can't I be like that? And then finally I ended up saying the full speech, and that was victory for me. I did win a prize, but I did not win a prize, but I won that day because I completed my whole speech. From then onwards, I started working on my speech. I used to practice in front of the mirror. I told myself that I have to. Okay. And then that led to relentless practice, relentless belief, I have to do it, ended up in me becoming the university champion in public speaking. And it reached that stage that Geeta is there in that competition, mat participate karo, she will win the competition. Sure. So I reached that stage finally. So I learned it from my failure. Think about it, if I had given up on that day, when everyone started laughing, today I teach public speaking to my differently abled. Today I teach communication skills to my differently abled. Today I teach them confidence, how to face the public, how to speak to my differently abled. The experience that I had there, the lessons I learned from failure there, I'm using it right now. Every failure, there is some reason behind it. There is some purpose behind it. You just have to go, believe in yourself, have confidence and do it. I have been laughed at when I performed on the stage once singing. I completed my song in some way, came out of the stage, and one of the guys from the audience in college came and told me, Geeta, do me a favor, never sing on the stage. I cried very badly. It was not that I was a bad singer, but I had never sung on the stage. I said that I will not sing ever on the stage. I promised myself, मैं नहीं गाऊंगी अभी से. But my friends believed in me because they have heard me sing.
They've heard you singing.
So they gave my name in a program which was a paid program. And they took me to the audition saying something else. I went and sang in the audition. I used to get selected everywhere because I used to sing TikTok. So I used to get selected, but then the point is that when it comes to actual stage, I used to. But one thing is there, sir, that failure is definitely a stepping stone towards success. Now it is up to us how we take that failure.
Correct.
If you believe that failure has happened because you are not good, then nothing can help you.
Correct.
But if you believe that this failure has a reason, a lesson for you to go ahead, and you believe in yourself that you can do it and you want to do it, then that failure can work for you.
I think there are the various prominent personalities who have failed endless number of time in their career, and they have drawn a meaningful lesson out of it. Like you make that mistake once but not twice. I'm sure if you work on yourself, work on your strength, this part of a failure which is there, I think will be eliminated from your life. So I think you have to practice enough to ensure, like what she did standing in front of a mirror, and she used to practice on those bases. It's just a great insights, your experience about a failure, how you cope up with the failure. And now in fact, ma'am, can you share some unfortunate events which took place as far as differently able artists which are concerned in your organization?
Let me tell you a few things. What the differently abled have gone through, and from what they have come up, and what they are today. And if they had given up, again I'm connecting it to the lesson
To
failure.
the failure, like.
There was this young man, very dashing, very good looking guy. He was a hero in college, and he had this. He comes from a very poor village, not very rich at all, very poor village. Does not have enough money. Father is struggling to make the two ends meet. But this guy, father saw to it that he studies in a good college. During the vacation period, he went to his village, and one of his friends approached him saying that please let us go to the neighboring village because wahan pe someone has to pay me money, he is not paid. You come with me. So they both went. While coming back, what happened is that there was this big truck that came and hit the bike very badly. They fell, and this guy, his leg, this knee portion, it opened up so badly that everything inside was visible, and it was hanging only with a piece of flesh. His mobile fell down, and someone who was passing by stole the mobile and ran away. So no way to call anyone. This guy struggled to sit on the bike, drove the bike, went there. It took lot of time to get medical attention. Gangrene set in, and the doctor said that you have two choices in life. One is your leg gets cut off, and second thing is that you will be bedridden for the rest of the life. Now imagine when you have this kind of a choice in your life.
Correct.
Okay, it is not easy to think that your leg, you have only two choices, that you will lose your leg forever or you will be on bed. Such difficult time of his life, and he chose that nahi, mera pav cut my leg, but I will not be bedridden. His leg was cut off. Today this guy is the captain of Indian basketball team, para basketball team. He is a fantastic dancer. Okay, he has won the hearts of actors like Hrithik Roshan and Madhuri Dixit and all. He was a part of a reality show, and he is a brilliant role model. This is one example. There is this another guy who, when he was born, was thrown into kachra ka dabba, and he's just 6 months old. Rats ate up his hand, and his hand was completely damaged. Gangrene set in. His hand had to be cut off. 6 months old baby. Now one person in Mumbai saw him, adopted him, and because he was adopted, today this guy is an assistant manager in a bank, and he's also a fantastic dancer with us. Okay, now imagine if he was not adopted. He would have been begging on the streets, he would have been on drugs right now. Now these are the kind of people. There are so many such role models. There are so many such differently able, such amazing people. What we do is that we, our organization, we take them to various corporate companies, and there are so many life lessons to be learned from them. So we present them as transformational sessions through these brilliant achievers, these brilliant stories. Now these kind of lessons are very, very crucial for every single corporate person or student to learn. Why? Because you are seeing real life heroes. who have faced challenges and come up in life. It's not about you talking about some person who's not there. He's just a textbook hero.
Correct.
You're seeing real life heroes.
Something in front of you.
Yes. So these are the various things we do, and these are the various amazing stories. I won't call them unfortunate stories, but yes, they are definitely amazing stories.
I'm sure like this episodes, what we marathon of an episodes, what we have with an Iron Lady Geeta Poduval, there's a lot of learning out of it. How differently able artists were there, like in fact she interacts with the corporate this thing with the corporate to ensure there is some meaningful learning out of it, and some motivation aspects of the people who are working in corporate. I'm sure like I think we over there as for the corporate which are concerned should support and adopt this kind of a great learning from a differently able person. And I'm sure like you can contact Geeta Poduval on their website. You can go through an NGO, DRZYASHAKTI, and I'm sure like it's in all the relevant corporate we do conduct some time kind of a training program. I'm sure the kind of a training program offered by them is going to be helpful for the employees, and there you can draw a great learning out of it. Ma'am, thanks a lot for your time and being part of this G-Talk show. It was the exclusive stories of what we have covered, but the great insights, and I'm sure this is going to inspire millions of women out over there, and who at some point of time still are there in the traditional mindset of yes, they are born for an household work as such,
Yes.
but apart from taking care of your household responsibilities, if you're bold enough and if you're courageous enough to ensure you can go and transform the society at large.
Yes.
And still your DRZYASHAKTI, the organization which is there working for the this thing differently able person, I'm sure the kind of transformations what you're trying to bring in, and you're touching millions of heart as a humanity which is concerned, I'm sure God will bless you in abundance. And whoever watching this T-Talk channel, I'm sure many of them will come forward to support your cause. ऐसा होता है ना, आप आगे चलो तो कारवां आपके पीछे ही चलता है. And I'm sure like if your purpose is larger, people are there in the life to ensure like it's they are part of your journey, and that's how the transformation takes place, and that's how the things are transformed and country transforms on those basis. Thanks a million for being part of this show. God bless you.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much. Thank you.
Thanks.